Officer Emily Lawson patrolled the quiet, rural town of Redwood Grove, her cruiser's headlights slicing through the thick mist that blanketed the area. The town was known for its tranquility, but tonight, an unsettling tension hung in the air. Emily's instincts told her that something was amiss. A crackling voice came over her radio, dispatching her to a disturbance reported at the old abandoned church on the outskirts of town. As Emily approached the dilapidated structure, she was struck by an eerie feeling that seemed to radiate from its weathered walls. The church's windows were shattered, and graffiti covered its facade. Emily cautiously stepped inside, her flashlight revealing the remnants of a ritualistic gathering. Candles formed a sinister circle on the floor, and grotesque symbols were etched onto the walls. The air was heavy with the scent of incense and decay. As Emily continued her investigation, a noise echoed from the basement. Gripping her service weapon, she descended the creaking stairs. The basement was dimly lit by flickering candles, revealing a group of robed figures gathered around an altar. In the center lay a lifeless body, its blood staining the floor. "Police, freeze, freeze," Emily shouted, her voice echoing through the room. The cultists turned to face her, their eyes glinting with a malevolent fervor. The leader, draped in a crimson robe, stepped forward. His voice was chillingly calm as he spoke. "Welcome, Officer Lawson. You're just in time to witness the culmination of our sacred ritual." Emily's heart raced, her training urging her to call for backup. But she was outnumbered, and the cult's unsettling confidence unnerved her. "Step away from the altar and put your hands up," she demanded. The leader's lips curled into a sinister smile. "You misunderstand, officer. We are beyond the reach of the law now. Our covenant with the darkness is unbreakable." Suddenly, the room trembled as a low guttural chant filled the air. Emily's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Panic surged within her as she realized she was facing something beyond her comprehension. The cultists continued their chant, their voices growing louder and more fervent. Emily's vision blurred, and a wave of dizziness washed over her. She struggled to maintain her focus, her grip on reality slipping. With a surge of determination, she managed to convey the address of the church, hoping he would arrive in time. Just as Emily felt herself succumbing to the darkness, the basement door burst open, and Officer Daniels stormed in, his weapon drawn. The sudden intrusion disrupted the cult's ritual, causing the robed figures to scatter in panic. Amid the chaos, Emily and Daniels fought off the cultists, their bullets piercing the air. The leader, however, managed to escape through a hidden passage, disappearing into the shadows. Backup arrived, and the cultists were apprehended. The lifeless body on the altar turned out to be a victim, a gruesome sacrifice to their sinister beliefs. As dawn broke, the church stood as a haunting reminder of the evil that had momentarily taken hold of Redwood Grove. But even though the cult had been disbanded, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that they had only scratched the surface of a malevolent force lurking in the shadows. And as she gazed at the decaying church, she knew that the devil's covenant had left an indelible mark on her town, a reminder that evil can fester even in the most serene places.